Hi, I'm Sunny Keller here at Famous Birthdays, about to do a Q&A. Who is someone you would like to collaborate with? There are a lot of people who I'd like to collaborate with for very different reasons. First, like filmmaking, and then music, and then YouTube. But for YouTube, either Cody Ko or Dodie Clark. They're very, very different styles, but kind of both up my alley in a really weird way. And for filmmaking, my favorite filmmaker is Edgar Wright, and having maybe working on a project with him with directing and stuff would be very interesting, and to see how that would go. Who is your role model? I really look up to, obviously, my parents and my teachers for film and music, and also I think Emma Watson is one of my biggest role models because of her He for She campaign, and Hermione Granger is such an empowering character, and she's just awesome, and I'd like to aspire to be like her. What is your favorite birthday memory? So in 3rd grade, I had a very weird obsession with the Peanuts comics, which was like Charlie Brown, Snoopy, Linus and Lucy. And I decided it would be a good idea to have a Charlie Brown themed birthday party where I wore a bald cap and tried to entertain my guests that way. It's kind of hard to keep a party going by just running off of the Linus and Lucy theme song and wearing a bald cap. That was not a smart decision, but I don't know, it's good memories. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's definitely a funny one. What is your favorite movie? That's so hard, there's so many movies. Alright, so I have top 3. My top 3 movies are Lady Bird, Beetlejuice, and Baby Driver. Lady Bird is it's like a coming of age story, and it's a really good it's a very personal movie, but it's also really funny, and I find a lot of inspiration in that. Baby Driver is also Edgar Wright, and he is my favorite director, and it's just perfect editing and everything. And Beetlejuice is just like a masterpiece, as it is with costume design and stuff. What inspired you to get into music? When I was 7, I used to take little ballet classes, and there was always a dad in the hallway playing ukulele, just for fun, and every week he'd have a different ukulele, and I remember being really inspired and just falling in love with the sound of it, and I started learning it on my own, and then my dad taught me, and I just I don't know, music is what really I can music is my favorite way of expressing myself. Where do you get your inspiration? Okay, this is super cliche, but Pinterest is the best social media app out there. I spend hours on Pinterest, and it's just so fun organizing things and figuring out what you want. And inspiration for me comes from all over. I know I travel far to get to school every day, and the people I meet on the way and things that I experience are always, I put them into my art after. So who are some of your favorite musicians? People are gonna think that I'm lame and old stuff, but I do. That's what I was raised on. My favorite musicians are Elliott Smith, the Beatles, David Bowie, and Fiona Apple and St. Vincent, and I guess those are where I get most of my inspiration from and listen to on a daily basis. So. What's your biggest pet peeve? I live in a small house. with a lot of people and animals in my house. And I just can't help but get so annoyed every time they leave the door open in my room, which is a very normal teenager one to say, but it's true. Sorry, Mom. What goals do you have for yourself in the next 5 years? My goal is to write an album that's successful enough and that I'm proud of, or to make as many like films or ideas as possible. For the next 5 years, it's like the majority of my high school experience and the rest, it's like some of college, and I want to focus on my passions and my art and traveling too, which is amazing. What is your favorite cover you've posted on YouTube? Oh man, I forget most of them. But what I'm most proud of is probably my Redbone cover on like a ukulele interpretation. It was a little rough, but I don't know. There's something about that one that I'm kind of proud of myself. And also The Time of the Season by the Zombies. What made you start posting YouTube videos? Well, when I started working with DreamWorks on Life Hacks for Kids, it was such like a new experience, and having like freedom to use like a platform to share crafts and cheesy jokes and stuff. And after a lot of time doing that, I realized I had more of a platform to share my personal art and my films and stuff like that. And that's probably what made me start posting. And I like to share my work, and hopefully people like me sharing my work if they like it. Okay, last one. Do you have any hidden talents? I'm oddly good at like special effects makeup and making things look gross and gory on skin. It's super gross, and I like to creep people out with that. But that's like, yeah, it's a very weird art form. My mom's an artist, and she says like her palette is, or like her canvas is an actual canvas, and then my canvas is either a face or somebody, or my little sister's hand, who I makes it through my endeavors. So thank you so much for watching. That's all the questions. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Sunny Ray Keller, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, just Sunny Keller, and I'm going to be coming out with some scary short films very soon. Thanks.